Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the video you've all been waiting for. We are traveling to Bangkok, which is our home for the next few years, and we are so excited. I tried my best to get some good footage for you guys, but that didn't always work out. Don't worry, there are more videos to come, so let's get started. So you guys know we were living in Tennessee, but we actually flew out of Atlanta, and here we are arriving at the airport. We had our car shipped over to Thailand, so we won't be seeing that for a few months. So my dad drove us down to the airport, pulling a U-Haul that we rented because we had 15 pieces of luggage. The check-in process took some time because of all of our luggage, but once we were all checked in, we went over to the Sky Lounge to relax, get some food. If you don't have access to airport lounges, I highly recommend you look into that, especially if you do a lot of traveling with your family. We had a quick flight over to Minnesota, so nothing really to record there. Here we are at the lounge in Minnesota where we have like an hour-and-a-half layover. So we're gonna find some food because we didn't really eat much in the lounge in Atlanta. So here we're just making our way through the lounge, trying to find a good spot to sit and relax, get some food before our long haul to Korea. Still feeling refreshed, we're heading to our gate to get on the longest flight of the day, which is from Minnesota to Korea, which is a 12-hour flight. So we did end up upgrading our seats a month or so back, which I highly recommend doing that, especially on long flights. We couldn't upgrade to Delta One, which is their first class because they were all sold out. Ended up doing Premium Select, which is right under first class. In Premium Select, they gave us all slippers, a blanket, a pillow, a little toiletry kit. The TVs are larger, the seats are wider and recline a lot more than your average seat. Your legs were able to recline as well, so it was super comfortable. Couple hours later, they were already preparing for dinner. Now we pre-selected our meals a few weeks back. I will say the food was really good. The kids enjoyed it, me and Brandon enjoyed it, and it came out in actual dishes and actual silverware. During dinner, I turned to one of my favorite movies, which is Crazy Rich Asians. I watch it every time I am on a flight. We got one more meal about an hour before we landed, and this one was really good too. We made it to Korea. The flight went really well, and at this point the jet lag was actually starting to hit me. It didn't seem like it was affecting the boys as much, but me, I was not feeling it, so I didn't get a lot of footage at this airport. The airport itself was really nice. It was high-end, it was clean, it was large. I was ready to get to the lounge and sit down and relax for a little bit before our next flight, so that's what we did. Our last flight of the day was from Korea to Bangkok. It was only about 4.5, 5 hours, so it was really quick. Before we knew it, we were landing in Bangkok and we were so excited. We landed in Bangkok about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. We were wide awake. We were not tired at all. The time difference is crazy. And that's why we ended up ordering room service at about 2 a.m. Tried to force ourselves to go to sleep. This is our first actual meal in Thailand, and it was so good. So we ended up staying in a hotel for about a month when we first got to Bangkok, so I'm gonna give you guys a room tour. So we have two connecting rooms, and this is the boys' room. It's just your standard double bed room, and their bathroom, they have like a shower and a tub, and then on the other side is the toilet. Our room is a little larger, and when you first walk in, there's a storage closet. We use that for all of our shoes, and then we have this huge mirror, and then you pan around. There's a living room, coffee table, there's a dining room table. You didn't see that. But then we also have a powder room over here, and you go down this hallway, and that leads to our bedroom. Now on the right side, there's a ton of closet and storage space that's all hidden, but you can just open and close all of the doors by sliding them. Our bathroom was a nice size. We have a separate shower and tub, and then obviously our toilet. But yeah, this was our home for about a month. The breakfast buffet at our hotel was top notch. There was every kind of food you can think of, from a made to order French toast, pancake, and waffle area. There was an Indian section, dim sum section, Thai food, a fresh like exotic fruit section. There was so much stuff, and it did change daily. It was so good. Here's a look at the 7th floor pool area that we came to almost every day to hang out, especially during lunchtime, because you can come down here and order lunch and eat over here by the pool area. This same floor also had the gym, which we went to a lot, and then also the spa. For the weeks that we stayed at the hotel, we took full advantage of living in the middle of Bangkok to go sightseeing, get to know the city, and we just had so much fun. We did a lot of sightseeing. We went to some temples, we took these long-tail boats on the river, did some shopping, and also had some of the best food we've ever had. Mall culture here is nothing like it is in America. The malls here are the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen, and they're so big. It's rare that you come across a mall here that's less than 7 or 8 floors. It's actually normal for families to come to the mall on a daily basis, because every single mall you go to here in Bangkok will have a top tier food court where you can get Michelin star food for a couple dollars a plate, which is insane to me. Cafes and coffee shops are also a huge deal here, and they're super cool, and they're all different in their own way. I'm actually thinking about filming more videos about life in Bangkok in general, so if you're interested in something like that, let me know down below. So here we are walking to yet another mall, and that entire building that you're seeing is a mall, and this one is called MSphere, and we're going here just to go to IKEA because our house actually came fully furnished with just the basic pieces of furniture that we need. We are able to keep it throughout our time here, but we kind of want to make the house more homey and a little bit more our style. And since we won't be able to take half of this furniture back home with us due to the weight limit we have for overseas travel, we don't want to spend a ton of money. So we're going to see what IKEA has. And here we are walking into MSphere. It is so beautiful. I just feel like the malls back in America could never. So we really came to IKEA to start off by getting the kids some bedding and also get some ideas on how we can make the house a little bit more our style, like I said earlier, and just adding certain things that we need. Like we have a decent sized laundry room, but there's nowhere to set anything. Also, there's no real pantry. We do have a closet near our kitchen, so we're looking for different types of storage solutions. Although at this point we were still in a hotel, we still were able to go back and forth to our house to get measurements and figure out what we needed to have by the time we moved in. So we did do a little bit of shopping. So we wanted to get some cleaning done. Google Translate is our best friend because a lot of these things are in Thai. So that just helped us figure out what everything was. Since we couldn't pack any of my cleaning supplies from Tennessee, we have to start all over. So we're looking for our basic cleaning supplies. So we're getting detergent, dish soap, floor cleaner, bathroom cleaner, multi-surface spray, things like that. So a few days later, we went to a different mall and we went to H&M Home to get the kids some towels, and they just so happened to have free monogramming. They will monogram just about anything in there. So we went ahead and got the kids hand towels, face towels, and body towels monogram with their initials, and they got to pick out their font and color. Since we were still in the hotel at this point, they just delivered it to our hotel room, and then we later took it to the house. So I know this is a little random, but I want to show you guys what I was carrying in my bag. It actually wasn't much. We were just sitting by the pool this day and the kids were in the pool. I decided to do some editing, so I have some water, my laptop, my Kindle, which I got before we left the States, and I am obsessed with it. And I ordered these stickers and the case off of Amazon. And then I have my headphones. My son's phone is in my bag, and then I have my son's sunscreen for his face. And then I don't know why I have two pouches in here. One is empty, but that's pretty much all that I had. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.